There we go. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at Beyond the Airways Leveling Up. Since it's Monday, that means it's time for Monday Mayhem. That means we got stories that were kind of under the radar. And believe me, I'd rather have stories under the radar because by now you probably know two big stories happened today, but I'm not going to say what they are because unless you've been living under a rock, you know what they are.
Yep.
Because we're not that kind of show. Because the proof of the matter is, we know what's going on, okay? And I'll keep saying it till everybody gets it. We know what's happened. We know what's going on. We don't need to rehash it, okay? If you really want this stuff, go try one of the other channels. But us, I guess we're kind of like Some Good News. We try not to, do stories like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how we are. We just don't want to rehash the same thing over and over and over. So anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddbog Stream. I'm currently joined on the line by our resident Joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
Yeah, and our AZ Punchy Whip Janet. That's one of the dogs. She's currently away at the moment, but she'll be back. So don't worry about a thing. But anyway, it looks like one of the dogs may have just gone into the cage. Nice. Alright, so anyway. Here's me. I had a pretty good weekend.
Same here.
And there's Sajo in the chat room. Hey, Sajo!
Hey, Saj.
I would like to punchy whip somebody.
Oh dear. Chill. Breathe. Okay?
Yeah, that's Cosmo. I got in case you are wondering if you hear that on occasion, I have got the window open to try and stay cool.
Oh, okay.
And you will hear the dogs pant and bark.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike, how's Lulu today?
Doing good. I think she's just chilling out underneath the dresser.
That's good.
She was vocal as hell earlier this morning, right, Mike?
Yeah.
It's like, meow, meow, meow. Quiet, meow, quiet, meow. Meow, meow.
Oh, shit. Don't start that again.
Oh, dear. Okay, let's see.
Got you muted, Jan. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me give you a choice here. Which story would you like first? Southwest passengers outburst over crying baby caught on camera, or couple transforms run on laundromat into community hub with free laundry days?
Laundromat?
The laundromat one.
Okay. Alright, give me just a second here. Articles here. Uh-oh. It's not showing up. Okay, hold up. Let me try this again. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm sorry.
Bro.
You're fine. I will be right back.
Okay.
Can you hear the dogs?
No?
Kind of hard not to miss someone there because they're barking at the front door.
Dang it, it's not letting me get what I want. Sheesh.
They could have pulled the story already, too.
No, that's not it. I'm trying to get the story up here, but it's not letting me do it. Ah, fuck it. Get it.
Okay, give us the Reader's Digest
No,
condensed
no.
version.
I'm trying to get it show up on the screen, and it's not letting me. That's why. Let me see if I try
Well,
again.
I thought I sent you the link to that. Or
No, this is different. Never mind. Looks like tonight's stream
Anyway.
doesn't want to work.
give us the Reader's Digest
No,
condensed
Janet,
version.
Janet, I can read the
Without
whole
having. Go ahead and read it.
Yeah, I can read the whole story. I just wanted to get it up on the screen. That's why. Okay. So, John and Aaron Carpenter spent nearly 3 months renovating a laundromat. So, here's what happened. John and Aaron Carpenter said they never expected to own a laundromat business, but all that changed when they embarked on a cross-country road trip during the coronavirus pandemic. We bought an RV and traveled and worked remotely for 4 months, Aaron Carpenter told Good Morning America. We took this RV trip, and that's where laundromats came in. The couple said as they utilized laundromats across the country to do their own laundry, they saw the vital role the businesses play in the local communities. We saw all different types of laundromats and all different types of people that go into laundromats, said John Carpenter. We would see some really cool ones that were in higher end locations, and they would have brew on tap and have all this stuff for those areas. When we would be
Beer on tap?
Brew on tap. In other words, yeah, probably beer. But when we would be in certain areas of towns that weren't necessarily higher income, they would be run down like they were neglected and left behind. The Carpenters said that in many laundromats, they'd see parents and grandparents who were there all day washing multiple loads of laundry with kids by their side. When the North Carolina-based couple decided to relocate to Charleston, South Carolina, at the end of their RV trip last year, John Carpenter said he noticed a laundromat on the market. We had no plans to get into the laundromat business, he said. When we moved to Charleston, we knew we wanted to get involved in the community somehow, and I've always been entrepreneurial with doing renovations on houses and new projects. And we just love building things, creating things, and particularly things that there's life in them, but people can't see it. So I just went into this rabbit hole and became obsessed with laundromats. Anyway,
Good.
the laundromat John Carpenter found for sale was in an area of Charleston that had been largely abandoned for decades after the closing of a Navy shipyard. The laundromat had a bustling business, he said, but it was in need of repair. Our thought is, if we could bring in Aaron's design skills, bring some technology, fix some things, and renovate, it will not only be something amazing for the community, but maybe it'll be a good business too, John Carpenter said. So that was our hope. The couple said they purchased the laundromat last July and spent the next 6 months watching how people used the space and learning from the previous owner the ins and outs of running a laundromat. On New Year's Eve, they hosted a free laundry day with a local charity organization and then closed the laundromat for renovations on January 1st this year.
It's kind of like the way Tide on the Go did for people who.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking.
Disasters.
Yeah, I remember that they would go from country to country in this big old RV that had washers and dryers.
Yep.
And allowed the people to wash their laundry for free.
Exactly. All right. Anyway, Aaron Carpenter, who previously worked as a video producer, documented the transformation that took place inside the laundromat over the next 3 months. She designed and DIY'd the entire space while her husband helped her and worked on upgrading the laundry machines. In late March, the couple reopened the doors to their business, Reynolds Laundromat. Their eyes were as big as stars, John Carpenter said of customers' reactions. One guy named Frank just sat there the whole day staring at it. Every time I'd say, "How are you doing, Frank?" he'd say, "Amazing." The Carpenters said they kept the pricing the same for their customers and implemented a hybrid model of payment since some customers wanted to continue to use quarters, which is true. They added more seating, including picnic tables for families and chairs that are comfortable for resting, as well as a kids area that features books, coloring materials, and toys. Aaron Carpenter shared the before and after in a TikTok video that has gone viral with more than 1 million likes. I gotta find that one. Let's see. The Carpenters celebrated the grand reopening last month with a second free laundry day, this one helping more than 3 dozen people. The last one we had was huge because we had a lot of donations, said Carolyn Smith, who works with the local charity, the Low Country Blessing Box Project, to organize the free laundry days. What John and Aaron have done to the laundromat is amazing. It's just out of this world. Of watching the Carpenters in action in their laundromat, Smith added, "We had a guy who came in who was kind of standoffish. He wouldn't sit down or come and engage with us. And the next thing I know, John was over there sitting and talking to him, and they were laughing. There was another guy who came in who had some clothes in a bag that needed washed. Aaron went and got the clothes out of the bag and put them right in the washer. They have a heart for the people, and that makes me want to work with them, Smith said of the couple. The Carpenters said they have already received enough requests and donations to start hosting multiple free laundry days a month at Reynolds Laundromat. Erin Carpenter said she and John have always created community in their personal lives, hosting parties for friends and family, and on their past project, transform a rundown house into a community-focused bed and breakfast. Ooh. Now, with their experience owning their first laundromat, she said they're looking to build community areas in other spaces. Let's really harness that and really think community forward specifically and see where that can take us, she said, because if anything, the laundromat has brought our attention that people want that. People are craving that community and we want to give it to them. They could be like that couple who does Hometown, what is it called?
Hometown Takeover?
Yes, Aaron and what's that guy's
Aaron
name?
and Ben Napier.
Thank you. That kind of, they could have their own show.
Well, the people that started that laundromat thing very well could.
Yeah. But I mean, they want to do more for the community, and who knows?
And they know, who knows what directions that'll step in.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Now, on to the Southwest passenger outburst over a crying baby. And it was caught on camera.
Yeah, it went viral too.
Oh, yeah.
I read the article.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, now this article was actually posted back on Thursday, but still. Here's what happened. In a minute of meltdown caught on tape, a passenger's outburst on a Southwest Airlines flight forced police to meet the plane when it landed. After a baby started crying on the plane for an extended period of time, a passenger demanded flight attendants do something about it before yelling himself. In a video shot by a passenger on the plane, the flight attendant can be seen telling the adult male passenger, "Sir, you are yelling." The passenger responded, "So is the baby." Okay.
Well, what do you expect?
Okay. You're a man, the attendant replied. The meltdown of epic proportions had flight attendants pleading with the man to stop yelling. "Let's be rational for a second," a flight attendant asked the man, who continued to yell, "No, no. There is nothing we can do. It's a baby," the flight attendant said in response. Monique Pass was on the Southwest flight when the chaos ensued. All of a sudden, this guy was just screaming on the top of his lungs. It was definitely a good 5 minutes or so, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse, Pass said. The man was also caught on camera saying, "You want me to scream? You want me to scream? I'll effing scream. Please stop the baby," he said. The Southwest flight bound for Fort Lauderdale, Florida, diverted to Orlando because of the weather, and all the flight's passengers had to be deplaned. The man who screamed on the flight was met by police officers at the gate. In a statement, Southwest
Can we
Airlines...
say karma?
Yeah.
Can we say karma?
Well, anyway, in a statement, Southwest Airlines said, "We commend our crew for exhibiting outstanding professionalism while handling a challenging situation, and we appreciate the patience of our other customers on board who had to experience the behavior." Aviation analyst and ABC News contributor John Nance said the extreme outburst is an example of what not to do on a flight.
Well, I'll tell you something. Yes, infants and toddlers have a reputation for crying on airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there are some babies that don't.
Right.
Can I relay the experience I had with the baby?
Hold on, there's one more paragraph real quick. I'll get to it.
Okay.
I think the number one thing to say here is that even though our crews handle these things as diplomatically as they can, at the end result, if you don't sit down and close your mouth and stop doing whatever it is you're doing, you're going to be hauled off by police at the other end, Nance said. Okay, go ahead, Janet.
Okay, it's true. Toddlers and babies cry. But at the same time, you have some well-behaved infants on aircraft. I know by my own experience. I like my window seat. And flying back after seeing Shirley from Atlanta to Phoenix, I get a couple and their little baby sit down next to me, and I'm thinking, oh my God, because I'm like that guy. I know the reputation of infant screaming. Well, mom started singing the most obnoxious song I could think of. Baby shark, da 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 da. Well, you get the idea.
Yeah.
But it kept the toddler happy. And mom and dad needed to do some wiggling around, so I asked if I could hold their little boy. their baby. And he did not cry, did not fuss, did not say, "Ma," you know. So I sat him on my knee, and he got a giggle out of watching the ice crystals form on the outside of the window.
That's
You
good.
know how they'll come up like that?
Yeah.
That is an example of a well-behaved toddler.
Hmm.
At
But
the same time, somewhere in another part of the airplane, there was a little baby that was crying.
I think
Thank
part,
God.
and I'll be honest, I think part of it is the
The altitude
pressure,
change.
altitude
Yeah.
change, and the
You and
air
I
and the pressure on your ears.
you
That
and
can
I
be
could
awful.
chew chewing gum. You and I could chew chewing gum
But
to get
babies
rid of the
can't.
pressure. Babies can't.
Right. So yeah, that's part of the issue
Yeah, but
right there
that
for
was a prime
babies.
example.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm on my radio show.
Oh
Excuse
yeah.
me. Who am I talking to? Told her I was going to do this, but they were on their way to see Grandma in
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix.
Well, that's good. But yeah, I mean, I think part of the issue is you've got that air pressure that can pop the eardrums and pop the ears, easily, and that's gonna get a baby crying. There's not much you can do. Now, in my case, if I'm on a plane and I got to deal with a crying baby, instead of getting all upset, it's like, okay, this is where headphones come in, and they do come in handy, as they've especially been helpful especially at the theater when the movie's been too loud for me to handle. So, excuse me. But but when it comes to noise, my hearing is super sensitive, so I can't stand it when it gets too loud. But thank goodness, Bluetooth headphones have been wonderful for me in these situations. So if I have to, so when the time comes I can fly again, if I got to deal with a crying baby, headphones, and I don't even have to turn them on either if I don't want to. That's all I want to do is just relax. But very most now, if somebody starts screaming louder than the baby like that idiot did, I would get in the flight attendant and say, "Can you handle this man baby, please, or woman baby, please?"
In some of the Reddit videos, some of the Apple text videos,
Mm-hmm.
some of the women called their men man child.
Yep.
But that's what that guy was when he threw the little tantrum. A big
Yeah.
old man child.
Mm-hmm. Well, he got hauled off by the police. Now, whether or not he's getting charged, I don't know. But
At least he's not bothering the passengers on the flight again.
yeah, exactly. Hmm. Yeah.
So,
Meanwhile,
okay, now how about the other story?
I already read it.
No, there was one that with the addition of the there was a,
No,
okay. You've
there was one
already read
too.
the. Never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind. Let me see if I can find something on. Um,
I'll see what I can find too. There's bound to be something other than the two big news stories today. Hmm. I don't know if you've seen this picture, but it says road closed M-F. Of course, the M-F is supposed to be Monday through Friday, but but somebody came up with this good caption: Monday through Friday, or Samuel L. Jackson has just been hired at the Department of Transportation.
ooh,
Get it? Road
yeah.
closed, motherfucker.
Oh, oh, I got one.
Okay.
Restaurant charges customer $12 for eating an orange and labels it on his bill as stolen orange.
Okay. That's weird.
Here, let me put it in the chat, and then
Okay.
if I get interrupted and have to go, you can pick it up. Okay.
Okay. Ow. Ow. Ah.
This is a very long link. It's taking.
Where are you putting it? Zoom chat or?
I'm putting it in the Zoom chat.
Okay. Excuse me. Ah, acid reflux.
I hate
Okay.
Ugh. Sorry, folks.
Okay, Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put it in the Facebook chat.
Okay.
You want it in your chat window or the BTA chat?
Put the BTA chat. Be fine.
Oh, shit.
Use me.
You're going to have to go ahead and read it.
Okay.
There it is. That
Okay.
long ass.
Got it. Okay, I'll go and start reading it. Okay. Alright, so I'm putting it on your bill. Restaurant charges customer $12 for eating an orange and labels it on his bill as a stolen orange. A customer was left speechless at a restaurant when he was charged $12 for an orange that the staff accused him of stealing. In a viral TikTok video with over 10 million views, Frankie Bernstein shares how he ended up paying $12 for just one orange at a restaurant. The short clip titled Stolen Orange begins with Frankie at a restaurant and peeling an orange to eat, but he's quickly interrupted by a staff member saying, "Excuse me, those are oranges we used to make drinks with." "We're in a citrus shortage," she explains as she takes away the remaining oranges from the counter. "I'm putting it on your bill," she informs Frankie, to which he responds hesitantly with an "okay" before eating his orange. It seems that he thought she was joking about charging him for the orange until he actually sees the item on his bill. Everything that he had ordered at the restaurant, such as burgers, chicken skewers, prawns, and oysters, was listed on the bill. However, there was one item that he didn't specifically order: the stolen orange. Not only did the staff accuse him of stealing oranges, but they also demanded that he pay $12 for the one orange he had eaten. Surprised, Frankie asks, "You were serious?" "Yeah," she answers, "I was serious." It turns out they charged him such a high amount to ensure he wouldn't do it again. "Maybe you can learn your lesson," she tells him. "I learned my lesson, but orange?" he said. "Aren't you glad I didn't take a banana?" Ooh.
Oh,
The video garnered thousands of comments from viewers who were just taken aback as Frankie by the high cost of one stolen orange. "Not the citrus shortage as I sit here peeling my sumo orange," one wrote. "Why did you just take an orange?" a second suggested. "Price gouging is illegal if there's a shortage," a third noted. "She might experience tip shortage," a fourth hinted. $12 for an orange is insane," a fifth commented. The stolen orange wasn't the only topic of discussion among viewers, as many also noted the OP's striking similarity to a celebrity, with comments like, "I thought this was Penn Badgley." In a short follow-up video, Frankie attempted to do the same thing he did at the restaurant, but this time at an airport. Before he could grab an orange and eat it as he previously did, someone could be heard cautioning him, "You can't simply pick fruit from anywhere." So he asked about the cost of an orange, which was $2.40. "That's not bad," he said. It's worth mentioning that Frankie did something here that could have saved him from the high $12 bill at the restaurant. He asked, "Can I have one of these oranges?" Which led a commenter to joke, "Was it so difficult to ask the same question in the previous situation?" Let's see. News poll. Do you think it was fair or unfair? I think it was unfair. I agree. We don't have a Kroger store. Oh, come on. I hate it when I have to go through all these stupid questions just to get an answer. %63% not fair at all, 24% totally fair, 11% somewhat fair, 2% other or no opinion. But then again, that's why I bring my own stuff. So Twisters, a sequel to the 1996 Twister, will be in theaters July 19th next year. Now, of course, here's the big question. They're gonna have to do some kind of tribute to Bill Paxton, since he was the one of the big stars in the original Twister in 1996. So. I still like that movie. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. There was a con up in Huntsville. No, I did not go to it. It was the Huntsville Pop Culture Expo, and they had several Star Trek actors. I think William Shatner showed up, Gates McFadden, Brent Spiner. His kid. I have a couple friends who live up there. They live in They lived not too far away from Birmingham, so they were able to go up there and check that out. Excuse me. Now, me, as much as I would love to be able to go, why don't I want to drive all the way up there for just like one or two people? You know?
Yeah.
For me,
that's fair.
because and like I said, Jodie Whittaker is coming to Dragon Con this year.
Oh.
However, I have made a 2-year commitment to no out of town conventions because Mom's turning 80 this year. I'm turning 50 in 2024. So
That makes sense.
yeah, it's like as long the cons are always going to be there, so I'm not even worried. So as long as that's the case, but seriously, why do I want to go to a convention just for one person? Because the fact of the matter is, when I go to Dragon Con, one of my favorite places to go, the American Sci-Fi Classics track. I mean, I can't remember which year it was, but I went to 15 panels just in that one set because that's the most fun. That has always been the most fun for me. And I still remember, man, I'll never get this out of my head. Legends of the Superheroes. They had like this special showing in the room, and I swear, I never laughed so hard. My sides were hurting. My stomach was hurting. I had tears in my eyes, and then they got around to the bloopers that the panel host, he didn't even know there were bloopers on this thing.
Oh.
So it's like, my God, I never cracked up so much. Yeah, and then somebody at a Dragon Con group saying, I'm going for the first time, what should I expect? I said, well, number one, go for one big celebrity panel if you want to, but get in line early. Because if you don't, you're going to be out of luck. And also, if you want to cosplay, do it. Don't worry about what level it's at. Just have fun doing it. Don't worry if it's not perfect. I don't. And I celebrate every cosplayer, no matter what level it is. I don't care if it's just a store-bought costume. If you like it, just do it. Don't worry about anything. I cannot stand it when people say, "Oh, your cosplay doesn't look right." No, you're too big. You're too skinny. It's like, shut up. Let them be with it. Let them enjoy it.
Exactly.
And one of my friends a couple days ago, one of my Facebook friends, he said, I'm sorry, but fandoms are toxic. It's like, you're not wrong there either. Because think about it.
Absolutely.
Because I would rather be my own fandom and make decisions on my own.
Same.
Because it's like, when something doesn't go their way, that's when the fandoms turn toxic.
Yeah.
It's like, classic example, Star Wars. I think it's one of the most toxic fandoms out there. Because, people got mad at John Boyega because he was a black stormtrooper, which they never had before. It's like they didn't like the idea of Star Wars getting, diverse. It's like, grow up, people. And of course, one of my favorite dumb reasons people want another season of a show. It's like, look,
It's
like, am I disappointed? Sure, but I also understand the ratings weren't good.
Right.
So, I've watched enough TV in my lifetime to get it.
Yeah.
Because online petitions did work for a little while, but nowadays they really don't work anymore. And one thing I can't stand is they use change.org to say, oh, we need a second season of blah, blah, blah. Change.org should just be specifically for real issues like ending human trafficking. Now that's something that'd be worth it on change.org. So
Yeah.
but trying to save a TV show, come on.
Yeah.
It just didn't work, so. But I swear, fandoms are just so dead blasted toxic. That's why it's like, I'm my own fandom, and, you know, I've watched two versions of so many different shows, and I let each one stand out on their own. I'm not going to compare them because it's like apples and oranges.
Yeah. Welcome back, Jen.
Hey,
Thank you.
But-
Yeah, I may have to go again, but
Okay.
All right.
Well, hey, at least you give us a heads up. That's fine.
hey, what did you think of that article I found?
That's crazy. $12 for an orange. I pay 50 cents. I pay 50 cents for one at the commissary.
So, did she have to pay the $12? I didn't get a chance to read the whole
I
article.
think he did. But
$12 for a slice of orange?
no, $12 for a whole orange.
What? Oh, I don't know if you guys have heard of this before, but there is a banana
Hello, Ruby. Ruby.
called a blue
Hey!
Java.
Ruby is in the chat room.
Yeah, if everyone's favorite ruby-colored hair girl, pun intended.
Okay. I don't know how many people of you have heard about a blue Java banana. It is a blue banana. And it's about this long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the people in the
Yeah.
that are watching on YouTube be able to see this. It's a
Yeah.
banana about this long, and the skin is a pretty shade of light blue, and it's supposed to taste like vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
They are a tropical banana. And there is a place in Arizona, in Apache Junction, that sells the trees.
I got a cooler guy here. Unfortunately, I can't eat bananas because it doesn't digest well for me. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not digest very well. But
Yeah. I'd like to try one of those bananas. Excuse me.
You're excused. Sorry.
Well, I've been called a foghorn before by my late grandpa.
Yeah, I know, but it was still like, that's it.
Well, that's because I didn't want to embarrass myself in
Good
front
evening. I am assuming it is you. That's got to be Hika.
That's Hika.
Yep.
of... Who is Hika? Well, Hika...
That's Ren's sister.
Hi,
Right?
Hika. Did I pronounce her name right?
Yeah. Mike, that's Ren's sister, right?
Correct.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Hello, Hika, sister of Ren.
Konnichiwa, Hika. And she just said, hi, Janet.
It's good to have you here. How's your sister doing?
Brother.
Brother.
Right. Okay, how's your brother doing? I thought that was Sumi's sister. Never mind.
No, Sumi's sister is Ruki, isn't it?
Huh?
Sumi's sister.
Sumi's sister.
I thought
No, it's
Riko was
Mako.
Sumi's.
Mako, that's it. Yes, Mako.
Mako is Sumi.
Uh-oh, better call Mako. That is a broken commercial for car.
For car painting service, Mako. Yep.
Uh-oh, better call
Better get
Mako. Except that this Mako's spelled a little different.
Yeah.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Okay, there it is. I'm Ruby, my sister's Mako. Hika is Ren's sister. There we go. All cleared up.
Thank you. Well, I hope I'll remember it tomorrow.
Domo
Gonna pause a
arigato.
Domo arigato,
Mr.
Miko.
Roboto.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. I better stop before we get into trouble.
Her name
My-
is actually
Hikari.
Hikari, you know?
Ah,
There we go.
Hikari. Hey, hey, like, there's a character on Magic Knight Wraith. Her name is Hikari. So, I believe her name is Hikari Shidou. Shidou. So, of course, my favorite out of the three is Umi Miyazaki. So, ow, pop my shoulder. And don't worry, it's not like not like it was a few weeks back. But my shoulder's so much better. I mean,
Good.
yeah, I mean, I'll still have a little bit of an issue, but it's not to the point where it's like, you know.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll give you a tip, folks. Shower curtains. I just replaced my inside shower curtain because mold was beginning to build up on the one I had. And you don't have to go expensive, but do replace it. Do replace it ever so often, because if you don't, that mold can actually turn dangerous if you're not careful. So that's why, when I start seeing mold, it's time to replace it. And thankfully, all I have to do is open the rings up, take it out, and put the new one in. That's it. Easy. Of course, it does strain the arms a little bit, but that's okay. And my brother, mainly my brother. Me, bro. Yeah. Well, I found this earlier. Someone posted a picture of a dog wearing the cone of shame, but a little cat sitting inside the cone with the dog. And basically the caption is, when someone is going through a rough time, just sit with them. No preaching, no advice, just be there. And that's so true. I believe that. Whew.
What did you just say, Shirley?
There's a picture. I shared this on my wall about 20 minutes ago. It's a dog with the cone of shame, and a little kitten sitting inside the cone with the dog, and the
It'll be all right, Mother. It's hot in here.
Ooh. All right. Anyway, when someone is going through a rough time, just sit with them. No preaching, no advice. Just be there. Whew.
Excuse me again.
Okay. Mute. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Somebody posted like a whole bunch of firewood, and the caption is, "Just bought a log cabin from IKEA."
Ow.
Because if you remember the movie The Eternals, somebody breaks a table, and one of the guys says, "Spring collection, IKEA." It's like, it's like, don't get me wrong, IKEA may have great furniture, but it does not do very well, fortunately.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Yeah, this one took place here in Alabama. And I don't know if it's hit the national level, but this was actually today. Alabama education leader resigns over pre-K educator book ban. Okay? Now here's what happened. The Alabama Department of Early Childhood Education Secretary resigned after Governor Kay Ivey banned a pre-K teacher resource book containing what she calls a woke agenda. The book in question is part of the fourth edition of the Developmentally Appropriate Practice Book for the National Association for the Education of Young Children. The banned book is a guide for teachers that interact with students under 8 years old, specifically advising teachers on situations if students ask questions related to race and gender. House Minority Leader Anthony Daniels from Madison County said the ban was a shock to him, and excuse me, my eyes itching. Ouch. Okay. I'm on the Education Budget Committee and I'm on the Education Policy Committee, and no one said anything to me, he said. The book is used as a guide for teachers when dealing with diverse identities. There is no particular curriculum that names CRT, short for critical race theory. It is a tool that is used to convey certain things, said Representative Ed Oliver from Lee County. My son is in pre-K, said Daniels. My son is not being told what they're accusing. Barbara Cooper, the secretary of the Alabama Department of Early Childhood Education, was forced to resign. Cooper was appointed in 2020 and sits on the board of the association that published the book. We should be celebrating Dr. Cooper and the work that she's done instead of attempting to tear her down and bring her into politics. It's unfair, it's unfortunate, and we will have more conversations about this for the remainder of the session, said Daniels. Jan Hume will serve as the interim secretary of the ADECE, while Ivy makes the decision on a permanent secretary to lead the department in the immediate future. In a statement, Ivy's office said, for added context on some of the governor's concern that this resource book contained a woke agenda, the book invokes ideas for teachers that there are large systemic forces that perpetuate systems of white privilege, or that the United States is built on systemic and structural racism. Also included for 4-year-olds to learn is that LGBTQIA+ need to hear and see messages that promote equality, dignity, and worth. The glossary includes equally disturbing concepts that the Ivy administration and the people of Alabama in no way, shape, or form believe should be used to influence school children, let alone 4-year-olds. The NAEYC said of the banning, for nearly 4 decades, in a partnership with hundreds of thousands of families and educators, developmentally appropriate practice has served as the foundation for high-quality early childhood education across all states and communities. While not a curriculum, it is a responsive, educator-developed, educator-informed, and research-based resource that has been honed over multiple generations to support teachers in helping all children thrive and reach their full potential. Building on the good work that is happening in states and communities, NAEYC looks forward to continuing its partnership with families, educators, and policymakers to further our shared goals of offering joyful learning environments that see, support, and reflect all children and their families.
Hey, Shirley,
Yes.
I'm gonna jump off.
Okay.
Stomach is killing me right now. I need to jump.
Okay. All right. Get some rest, all right?
Will do.
All right.
Night, everyone.
Night, Mike.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right, so the governor made a mistake, said Daniels. If you're providing guidance, it's a choice that the educator or the practitioner has when teaching content, but teaching around certain things. Governor Ivey forced Dr. Barbara Cooper to resign because Dr. Cooper endorsed a nationally accredited teaching manual, a new low for government censorship, said, oh boy, Jatone Bosby Gilchrist, executive director of the ACLU in Alabama. Censorship has no place in Alabama classrooms at any level and is harmful to students, educators, and administrators. Dr. Cooper worked with teachers to set up an inclusive and welcoming classroom for all students, centering equality, dignity, and worth. The governor's actions are divisive and detrimental to free speech and are a disservice to all students and teachers. The Alabama Institute for Social Justice also sent a statement against this book banning. Oliver supports Ivey's removal of this book. He is sponsoring a bill that would ban similar divisive concepts from public schools and universities. The intent of the bill is to create a civilized environment where kids can learn history without being compelled to say or believe things that they don't, said Oliver. The Alabama GOP released a poll that says protecting children from woke policies is the top issue for Republican and independent voters. That would indicate to me that we've just got so many distractions in schools, said Oliver. The NAEYC book is banned, but there are still 33 programs in the state that are accredited by the organization, including the University of Alabama, Auburn University, and Maxwell Air Force Base. Excuse me. Welcome back.
Now, hold on. What are we talking about?
We had the head of the childhood education here in Alabama. She was forced to resign because apparently of a woke book.
What in the heck is woke all about? I've heard the term, but I don't know what it means.
Okay, basically it's like,
Forgive my hey audience, forgive my ignorance.
well, it's not that, you know. I'll admit I had a little bit of trouble myself. Woke is like, for one group, it's like they want to change everything and don't think about everything else, and others is like, maybe, you know, woke is like we're woke to this serious issue or something, you know.
Like being woke to unequal rights or stuff like that.
Exactly. That's it. Yeah, that's basically what woke. That's what woke is. So,
okay.
So depending on the
So,
point of view,
and then
woke is
the
a
other
good thing. Woke is a
the
bad
other
thing.
definition of woke is power to the people, rise up against corrupt cops, shit like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I got it. I've
And
heard
there's
the term,
Goaty.
wasn't sure what it was. Hi, Goaty.
Hey, Goaty.
I wasn't sure what it was. Okay, carry on with your article.
Okay, I'm done.
Sorry for all the interruptions, people.
That's okay.
Where'd
It's
Mike
alright.
go? Where'd Mike go?
He had to step off. His stomach started bothering him. So it's fine.
I hope it wasn't my fault.
No, I think it'll be okay. I think you'll be fine. Ooh, yes,
I'm
me.
not gonna sleep through shit tonight. Okay, what time is it?
It is
Alexa.
9:46.
Time. Okay.
Whoa! Somebody just
What?
posted a picture of George R.R. Martin, of course, the author of the Game of Thrones series of books. He was at the Braves game tonight in Atlanta. Nice.
See what else I can find.
Aww. A stray dog got a stray dog was rescued
Oh.
from his rescue and he got adopted.
Yeah, good. Okay, you heard about the streamer on Twitch that got banned?
Yeah,
Well, guess what? He got unbanned after a week.
that's good.
Kai, send that.
Let's see.
Ah, Kai, send that. Sajo might know him. He's native. He's a Bronx native. But anyway, are you going to stay up a little after the show's
I
over?
don't know. I'm getting tired. Let's see. Ah, yes, the Georgia Renaissance Festival's going on.
That's probably where they came from.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Auburn football has the fastest shrinking fan base in the nation. That's not
Okay,
good.
you think that Anheuser-Busch is having its problems?
Uh-huh.
Can I read this article?
Yeah.
Miller High Life beer cans destroyed after slogan disapproval misleads the public and harms winemakers. Social media users and representatives of champagne producers are speaking out after more than 2,000 Miller High Life beer cans were destroyed in Belgium per a request from a French champagne committee, which represents champagne producers who don't approve of the beer brand slogan, Champagne of Beers.
Oh boy.
Comité Champagne, a professional organization that represents champagne growers, produces merchants, traders, and co-ops in Champagne, the historic wine region of France, reached out to Belgian customs officials to destroy the confiscated beer shipment. In a press release issued, On Tuesday, sorry, my page is bouncing around. April 18th, the Champagne Committee announced the General Administration of Belgian Customs followed through on the request and destroyed 2,352 cans of Miller High Life, which were bound for Germany.
Hmm.
The committee argued that Miller High Life's slogan infringes on Champagne's protected designation of origin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how long the slogan has been around for Miller High Life, but I think the Champagne region of France has been around a lot longer.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay,
That's
that's all I
interesting.
could find. I didn't read that whole article.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, Carrie Fisher to be honored on May 4th with Walk of Fame star. Oh,
I
no,
thought
but she,
Carrie Fisher
yeah.
passed.
Yeah, she did back in 2016. Oh yeah, the Judy Blume book. It's Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. So
Didn't that get made into a movie?
yes, it did. And here's what she said. I may be one of the only authors who says this movie is better than the book.
That's saying a lot.
Oh yeah, when the author herself says that, that's good.
Yep. I think she's passed out in her chair. Anyway, what can I say?
Yeah,
I've run out of things.
I have to.
Well, I guess it didn't damage the keyboard as much as it I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
going to.
Yeah.
I accidentally bumped over my water glass. Oh, damn it. I'll save that one for after the show.
That's fine. Hmm.
Okay. I thought they already did a Spider Man 2 movie.
What are you talking about? Which one?
Spider Man 2 leak may give away Venom's true identity.
Hmm. I don't know that one. Or it could be
Ooh,
Spider-Man in the Across the Spider-Verse. That could be the one. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Since when did Prime go up to $179?
Ooh, that's not good.
How do you check and see how much you're paying for Prime?
I go to the Amazon website. Let's see. And check my account.
Okay, account. Now, where do I go from there?
Uh, Prime Manager Membership. Okay, what the heck? Let's try this again. Okay, what is going on with my Amazon? That's weird.
What do you mean?
It looks like it's all goofy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Alright, let me try this again. Please don't do this to me. Okay, what is going on with Amazon? It's weird looking.
Ah, they've updated it.
No, all I'm getting is like the okay, this is just plain weird.
The Amazon Prime membership fee
That's what I'm trying to find right now.
from February 18th, 20. Well, I'm paying bi monthly. It's $139. $139. $14.99 a month.
I'm gonna hop out of it. Let's see.
And if you were still under an Amazon Prime student membership,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been $69 per year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Looks like something was going on between Sumi and some
Go to
people
help
at
and
the
customer
Discord.
service. Go to help and customer service.
Janet, I'm trying to get to the website, but it looks really weird. It's not. Ah, there we go. Okay, now I can get this again.
Go to help and customer
Janet,
service.
I got it. I got it.
And then scroll down.
All right, I'm at 139. So,
And I'm at $14.99 a month.
yeah.
But why did this article say 270 is 179?
It could be going up. Let's see.
Okay, that
It's 2023. It looks like it's still gonna. Let's see. Okay.
okay. Never mind. All right, what time is it?
It's almost 10.
All right.
Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, okay. $15. Yeah, 15 times 12 is 180. So that is correct.
Okay.
But that's why I paid
14
$139. I'd say $41.
15 times 10 is 150.
Yeah.
And then you add another
30. It's 180.
180. Okay.
So that is correct.
Okay.
I think we can. I think we can end it here. Oh God, I'm tired.
Yeah. I kind of enjoyed Roto coming in yesterday.
Yeah. Well, yesterday was Sunday, but then again. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway. Basically, here's our plan. Of course, tomorrow night is Tune In Tuesday. Wednesday, it's my turn to stream with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and Thursday we are doing Trivia Night, and of course we are taking a break Fridays until the end of May. So that's basically what we're gonna do. So.
There's either mama or daddy's in the nest tonight.
Oh, okay. It's the Eagle Cam.
Yeah, Dale Hollow, Tennessee.
All right, so I'm gonna play the ending. Hang on for 10 seconds. All right, so with that in mind, I'm gonna say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Tune In Tuesday. All right, everybody.